come out here to get our people to repent. More importantly, we come out here to get our people to repent.
That's right.
Give me Matthew chapter 3, verse 2.
What are fingers and stuff?
Matthew chapter 3, verse 2.
The book of Matthew, chapter 3. 3 and 2?
Yes, sir.
Book of Matthew, chapter 3, and verse 2. And say, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
That's right. So we come out here to get our brothers and sisters to repent. Repent from what, Brother Michael? You gotta keep these commandments.
That's right.
You must keep these commandments, these laws. What law are you talking about? Did you know that you cannot eat pork? Did you know you cannot eat pork? Give me Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. You want to read a little bit? Let him read a little bit. Take over and teach.
Leviticus 11:7. I got you. Leviticus 11:7. 11:7. Leviticus 11:7.
This is the book of Leviticus. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 7.
Read.
And the swine, though he cheweth the cud.
The swine, do y'all know it? Hey, brother in the pink. The pink, do you know what a swine is, brother? Read.
And the swine,
and the
though
pig,
he divided the hoof.
Though the pig divided the hoof.
And
read.
he cloven footed. Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
The Lord thy God said, you should not eat the pig. You should not eat swine, because he's unclean to you.
That's
Read
right.
that again, brother.
And the swine, though he divided the hoof, and be cloven footed.
Though the pig divided the hoof and be cloven footed,
yet he cheweth not the cud.
He chew not the cud.
He is unclean to you.
The Lord our God said the pig is unclean to you. So on your holidays that you celebrate, do not barbecue no pig. Don't go home and put a pork steak on the grill, because he's unclean to you.
Can I eat shrimp?
Now some of y'all might want to know, hey, what can I eat shrimp? Let's read that. Go to let me get done with you. I want to read for this.
Chapter 11.
Chapter 11, we're gonna stay in 11. Go to go up.
Verse 12.
Verse 11 and 12. Yeah. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 12.
So now what the Lord is about to tell us, what kind of fish we can eat. Because I know a lot of you brothers and sisters out here love to eat shrimp and catfish and lobsters. You know, we make red lobster rich. Read that.
Whatsoever has no fins.
So what don't have fins.
Nor scales.
Nor scales.
In the waters.
Hey brother, in the blue hoodie, do catfish have scales? Read.
That shall be an abomination unto you.
The Lord our God said that's an abomination unto us.
The book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 9.
Now this what you can eat that's in the seas. That's good for us. Read.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Read.
Whatsoever had fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers. Them shall ye eat.
So if you got a fish that got scales and fins, you can eat it. Catfish got fins, but it has no scales. Lobster don't have scales or fins. Shrimp don't have scales or fins. So those things are an abomination. The Lord our God said we cannot eat it.
That's right.
Hey sister in the black, can we eat pork?
Verse 7. And the swine.
Listen to this, sister. Read.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. The swine,
though he divided not the hoof. Though he divided the hoof, and be cloven-footed.
And it be cloven-footed.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
Listen to this, brother in the green. Listen to this.
And the swine, though he divided the hoof,
Right.
and be cloven-footed. Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean unto you.
The Lord thy God said the pig is unclean to you. You should not eat it. It's an abomination unto the Lord our God. What about rabbits? Because I know some of us, I'm guilty of that myself. I used to love to eat rabbits, rice, and gravy with some biscuits, right? But can we eat rabbit? But I'm a repentant man. I know rabbit tastes like chicken. We say that, but can we eat rabbit? Read. Follow.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 5.
Read.
And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof.
The coney is a rabbit. Read.
He is unclean unto you.
He's unclean to you. I know he tastes good, but the Lord thy God said it's an unclean animal unto us. So when we go down south to be with Big Mama and Grandpa and all that, and they throw the rabbit on the grill, and you want to eat it with some rice and gravy and some biscuits, the Lord thy God said that the rabbit is unclean. You should not eat it. Hey, brother with the blue on, can we eat pork? You can? Watch this, brother. Listen to this. Read.
And the swine.
The swine is a pig. Read.
Though he divided the hoof.
He divided the hoof. Read.
And be cloven-footed.
He's cloven-footed. Read, Lord.
He is unclean unto you.
The Lord thy God said he's unclean. So we cannot eat pork. He's a filthy animal. The pig actually is a garbage disposal for the earth. He's not clean at all.
Animal vacuum.
He's an animal vacuum cleaner. That's what he's here for. He's here to clean the earth, not for us to eat it. Now what can we eat? Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
Right.
Whatsoever parted the hoof.
Whatsoever parted the hoof.
And is cloven-footed. And cheweth the cud.
So those that chew the cud, if you like cow, you can eat a cow. You can eat deer. You can definitely eat deer. But all these other animals, the pig, no, you can't eat that rabbit. You can't eat them. The Lord thy God said he's an abomination. I mean, he's a filthy animal. You can't touch him.
What about Fear Factor? Eating those bugs.
So I know you guys remember the show Fear Factor, right? Fear Factor was a show that came out, and they had the people eating bugs.
Verse 23. Verse 23. I got it. Keep going. You're doing good. You're doing good.
So on Fear Factor, they was eating bugs and all this old crazy stuff. What does the Bible say about that? Read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse 23.
Read.
But all other flying creeping things, which have 4 feet, shall be an abomination unto you.
The Lord said it's an abomination. Read.
And for these ye shall be unclean. Whatsoever touches the carcass of them shall be unclean until the evening.
So some people eat maggots. That's unclean.
That's right.
Maggots are unclean to you. Read.
And for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever touches the carcass of them, that shall be unclean unto the evening. And whosoever beareth aught of the carcass of them shall wash his clothes.
So those filthy animals that the Lord told us not to eat, and you touch it, the Lord said that makes you unclean.
That's right.
You are filthy now. Read.
Change topics. Let's talk about sex. Can a man have sex with 2 women at the same time?
So now, I want to ask everybody a question. Is it okay to have what they call it a threesome, menage a trois? Is that biblical? Is that okay for a sister to be with 2 men or a brother to be with 2 women? Right?
18
Let's find out what the Lord say.
This is the book of Leviticus, or Exodus, chapter 18 and verse 18. Thou would surely well...
Hey, brother, is it okay for a brother to have two women at the same time? Yeah, is it okay for a brother or a sister to go sleep with two men at the same, what they call a threesome? Is it okay to do that?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think so? Okay, watch this. Listen to what the Lord said. Watch this. You believe in the Bible, brother? You believe in the Bible? You believe in the Lord?
I grew up like that, yeah.
Okay, watch this. Listen to this. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 18 and verse 18.
Watch this.
Thou wouldst surely wear away, both thou and this people that is with thee. For this thing is too heavy for thee.
18, 18? Leviticus 18, 18?
I'm on Exodus. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Hold on. Watch this, brother. Leviticus
This is the
18.
book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 18. Neither shalt thou take a wife to her sister to vex her.
So now it says, you shouldn't take a wife to her sister. So you sleeping with your wife and her sister is an abomination. Now, some of us brothers are guilty of that. Maybe not none of us up here. I don't think so. Nah, but when I say brothers, I'm talking about us as a people. We're guilty of that thing. Read. Watch this.
Neither shall thou take a wife to her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness, beside the others in her lifetime.
So, you know what it means when it says uncover her nakedness?
No, what it means?
That means laying down with your wife and her sister, butt naked, and you doing grown folk stuff. That's an abomination unto the Lord. Let me ask you a question, brother. What's your nationality according to the Bible?
My nationality?
Yeah.